And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. We've got Thompson. Marc Gasol is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
Marcus Aldridge.
Goes up off the inbound. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Gasol with the steal. Here's the break. Ball going up court. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. Can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Deflects the pass. Curry with the steal. Stolen by Wade. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Curry kicks to Gasol. Aldridge a screen. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gasol a screen on Jordan. 6 to shoot. Harden with it, and it's Bird picking him up from about 19 feet, kept alive. A nice shot by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the lead up to 3 now for the West All-Stars.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. D-Wade playing well. He has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Curry outside. Good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And Jordan has it in the corner. 3-pointer, Bird. Gasol with the rebound.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Thompson misses.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
There's the dish to Jordan. Wade passes to Jordan. Shoots it up. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Abdul Jabbar is checked in for Chicago.
Abdul-Jabbar.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's Thompson off the drive. Good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Johnson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden dishes to Curry. To the paint, here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Jordan.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Wade drives in. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
Chris Paul.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
The shot's good from Gasol.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Paul against Johnson. Outside Jordan from past the arc. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Feeds it to Johnson. Puts up the baby hook. And off the glass. That one's good.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time. They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Thompson. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Bird's shot is good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. O'Neal's check in for Abdul Jabbar. Stolen by Wade. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The shot's good from Jordan.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Paul kicks to Harden. Pass to Aldridge. Paul for 3. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Wade passes to Jordan. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Marc Gasol. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Stolen by Bird. In transition, here come the Bulls. And slam dunk by Jordan. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And it's Paul missing. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-3 run. And Wade slams it in.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Harden outside. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. The drive by Paul puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Bird a screen on Hart. Wade dishes to Bird. .103 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Harden. Down low, at the elbow, it's Aldridge. Sinks it, and that shot brings them to within just one. Chicago calls time.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Ball against Johnson. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. T-Wade on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Jordan against Thompson. And Jordan trains the fadeaway.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden kicks to Aldridge and taken away by Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game. Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he is unable to get the second one. Thompson outside. There's the triple. They get the rebound on the wing. Thompson at the elbow. It's Gasol. Paul with the 3 off on that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now, we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.